Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Travis Whaley, and I am the Director of Music and Organist here at North Christian Church. I'm glad to take this opportunity today to share with you some of the things I've been doing this past year as we've been worshiping remotely, especially on the musical side of things to enrich the congregation during this strange time. I'm going to share with you some of my weekly duties, some of the things that I've started to do every month, and even some ongoing projects that I've developed over the past year that will hopefully enrich our congregational life as we look to eventually move back to in-person worship. My weekly church life has not changed much. Tanya and I still provide a service every Sunday morning. I'm glad that over the past month or two, we have been joined by an elder each week. It's been nice to add something new to our online services. So I'm still picking hymns every week, just like I did in the before times. I'm practicing the hymns every week. Something new that I've started doing is singing along with the hymns, which has been quite enjoyable for me. It's taken a little bit of time to figure out how best to record that over Zoom, and I'm always working to refine the audio quality. So I'm hoping it will continue to get better and better as we keep experimenting and making changes with our service recordings. I'm also in charge of editing the recordings, formatting them for YouTube, adding a bulletin to the YouTube description, and I do a lot of the YouTube channel curation, but this is something that the entire North Christian Church staff shares. And every Sunday morning, the YouTube service is posted at 10:30 a.m. Every month, I still provide my column for the Inspire, and a project that I started in April is a monthly hymn sing, usually on the first Wednesday of every month. For November, it'll be the second Wednesday of the month. And these have been a really nice opportunity for me to connect with the congregation musically. So when we record the services, yes, I'm playing and singing the hymns, but I don't get to see or hear you all singing them along with me. So the hymn sings, for one, are a really nice opportunity for us to sing together as a community and for us to see each other and engage in the oldest practice of Christian worship, which is to sing hymns together. Each month, I come up with a new theme. We've looked at African American spirituals. This month, we'll be continuing our journey with shape note singing. We've also looked at old Lutheran chorales. So I try and pick a different theme every month, and we focus on hymns in the chalice hymnal centered around that theme. We usually sing 5 or 6 hymns together. I always provide some context for the hymn, who wrote the words, who wrote the tune, when was it first published, and why is this significant for the history of the Christian church, or sometimes our denomination in particular. Something else that I've started to do in anticipation of returning to in-person worship at some point in the future, I have begun to arrange quite a bit of handbell music. So there's been a lot of research that has come out over the past few months about singing and the spread of COVID-19. And it is not safe to sing in person until such a time that we have a readily available vaccine. So a few months ago, I started to think of some of the ways that we could still participate in worship together once we return to in-person worship with some restrictions. And using the handbells was the best thing I could think of. So I have been compiling my own book of handbell arrangements. I've got about 25 or 26 now, and I'm hoping to have it up to maybe 30 or 35. I've just been arranging hymns, other songs, some free works like preludes or little postludes that can be performed by a small handbell ensemble of 4 or 5 people. So this would allow us to play music socially distanced with just 4 people up at the handbell tables in the sanctuary. So this has been one of my ongoing projects that I've embarked upon starting this summer, greatly anticipating getting back into the building together at some point. Something else that I have been doing is making recordings on the organs at school or on the pianos at school in anticipation of offering some virtual recitals. So you'll remember that at the beginning of our pandemic journey, The Lenten organ recital that I was supposed to play got canceled. So I provided a virtual Lenten organ recital, I believe, on April 1st. So I am hoping to supplement our Advent worship experience with some recorded music on piano and organ. And I'm working toward editing together another virtual recital. So these are some of the things that I have been doing as we've been away to enrich our congregational life musically. If you would like to email me or talk with me, my email is music@northchristianchurch.com. Thank you.